Let's see if this works. Dex. Okay, I think we are live. What's going on, everybody? So, as you guys can see visually, made some changes to the layout. We've got chat box a little bit more highlighted to go with the theme, and we've got the cam set up because as of Tuesday, we're going to be starting a new series, and we've got the cam for it, so I figured, why not just adjust this overlay as well, so we have the cam for this now too. So, welcome to the stream. We are going to be Shiny Hunting Mew in Pokemon Emerald, and we are at 2,800 encounters that we left off at, so we're going to probably go to 3,000 today, so let's get started. There was no stream yesterday because me and my fiance had a wedding to attend, so we did not go to, or did not get to stream yesterday, rather, excuse me. No shiny hunting yesterday. Let me see where our counter is. One moment. For some reason, properties, let's see here. There we go. Was not letting me pull up the counter for a second, and that was a bit concerning. All right, 2801. Not shiny. But yeah, it was a very nice wedding. Very nice ceremony, very nice reception. It was a good time. Yo, what's up, Skithra? I was just saying, updated the overlay since we're going to be doing the new series with the webcam. I adjusted this one as well, so we're good to go here too now. How are you doing today? Doing great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Same here. Alright. 2803. You need to make your webcam a little bit bigger. Yeah. It's not something I can easily do right now because the overlay is a set size right this second. Like, I can make the camera itself bigger, but I'm going to have to adjust it. But hold on, really quickly, just as a sneak peek for Tuesday. Does that size look okay for this layout? Because, like, I'm thinking that that looks kind of okay with the rest of the scale. It might be the thing with Mew specifically, because, like, it's up at the top right corner. Yeah, let me know what you think. Whoops. Literally just did the thing I always talk about. I always forget about that. Oh, yeah, it looks okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably just, again, like the fact that it's in the top right corner. This one might need to just get adjusted, like where it comes down a little bit, or maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah, I think for the Violet Badge Quest, we are good. This was kind of just like a last-second decision, because I already made the other one that had, like, the camera layout and stuff, but I was like, you know what? Let me just try and randomly see how this works today. I'm gonna need your help maybe in the next couple days if my internet works for me streaming. Okay, sure. Like, if you have any questions or anything on stuff, definitely feel free to let me know. Oh, why did I add an encounter? We haven't even gone over there yet. I gotta get back in the swing of things. Take one day off from shiny hunting and completely forget exactly what I'm doing. Alright, 2805 now. You're not allowed to use mints either in the badge quest? Okay, cool. Good to know. I assumed not, but I'm glad you clarified that. We weren't allowed to use mints when we did our cage lock either. So I was pretty much not going to use them, but I'm glad you clarified that. No over leveling either. So what would over leveling qualify as? I guess I should ask that, just so that way I know for when I start on Tuesday. Do I need to like look up the levels of like each gym and just kind of like basically not go over their ace? You can go like 5 levels above, I think. Okay. What I might try and do is I could look up the gym leaders and I could like see what their like highest level Pokemon is and just make sure that I'm not like you said, 5 levels above. Like just make sure that I'm not like ridiculously over leveled, which is a little difficult to do in the newer games because of the EXP share being like throughout the whole party. But I can just make sure that I don't do any battles or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for Tuesday. I've been talking about it. Me and Danny were talking about it in the car today, and I was saying like I'm really excited to start that series. I'm excited to see what shiny I get as my starter. 3247, there she is. I was just talking about you. 3247, and you know what's so funny? We're actually gonna get to 3247. Not today. We're gonna hit 3,000 today, which is already crazy, but. Mrs. Crestfallen literally said that she wants to be there for when we hit 3247. So what we're going to do is she's actually off tomorrow and Tuesday. So she's going to be here during the stream when we get to 3247, which works out perfectly. So yeah. But yeah, we're going to get to 3,000 tonight, which is already insane because, wow. I was really hoping we were going to get this before that. Go to Porygon and they have a badge order list. Okay. I'll have to check that out. If you have a specific link, you can even drop it in the chat here if you have it, and then I can open it up on a tab and look at it later. If not, though, no biggie. Go to Google and type in Scarlet Violet badge order list. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna look that over because, oh yeah, I have a computer now. Yeah, if you have a link, it's cool. If not, no worries. But I will look it over before we start streaming on Tuesday because I do want to just familiarize myself with the levels, and also it's probably gonna be good just to reference like what they have and stuff. I don't know. I'm sure they probably have a list of like the Team Star bases as well. So. I'll have to look into that. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Somehow this counter moved again. I don't know how that's even possible, considering I literally locked it. There. Now. No moving, please. My list has their levels and everything. Oh, okay, awesome. All right, 2812. See, there it is. Let me see here. It doesn't look like the link came through in chat. Let me see. I'm wondering why that is. Maybe it's just set up where you can't send like random links in the YouTube chat. That has to be it, because I don't think it came through. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look on Google though. I'm sure I can find the list. It's a bit strange. Go to Google real fast and type in Scarlet Violet badge order. Alright, let me just check it really quick. Hold on. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Scarlet Violet badge order. Oh, is it Polygon? I think you typed in Porygon earlier in the chat. Is it Polygon and it says Pokemon Scarlet and Violet gym order and badge? Yes? Okay, cool. I will go ahead and bookmark that right now. Oh my god, that's bright. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it, Skipper. I have that bookmarked so I can look that over and reference it. Alright. And then let us get back to Shiny Hunting here. Did we already get Mew? Did it fly away? I think it did. I'm not even kidding. You take one day off and you just forget everything. Alright, here we go. 2813. That is a much bigger number than 2813. But yeah, how was your Saturday, Skithra? Like I said, we had a good Saturday. How was yours? Sorry for that site. I'm currently using mine. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no worries. Alright, 2814. Mine was great. I got my water shiny. You did? What'd you get? What did you get? Oh, there's my cat. That's Raven. Hi, Raven. You guys can see her. She's like on my shoulder right now. That's kind of funny. Jeez. That's really funny. With my luck, let me see. Is luck on this run? Take a guess. Oh, huh. Goldeen. I don't know if that's a good guess. I don't know if you can get Goldeen that early in the game for your 4th Pokemon, but that's my guess. Oh my gosh, I cannot type today. No? What'd you get? I'm curious. It's worse than a Goldeen? You have me concerned. It doesn't evolve. Okay, so it's a Pokemon that's a water type that does not evolve. Let's see. Okay, so it's not Psyduck. It's not Goldeen. It's not Staryu. Let's see. I'm trying to go through like Generation 1 to see if it's somewhere in there. What generation is it from? Give me a hint. See if I can figure it out. Because if it's Lapras, that's a great Pokemon. That's the first, like, non-evolving water type that came to mind, at least from Gen 1. But you said it's not great, so... Its shiny is pink? As much as that kind of helps, it doesn't narrow it down that much. I'm trying to think, what is a water type that does it? Pink shiny. And doesn't evolve. For a second, when you said it was pink, I thought it was Corsola, but I'm like, wait, no, its shiny's blue. And I had a Corsola in one of my series, and I know it's not like a great Pokemon, but it became definitely a favorite of mine from that playthrough. Doesn't evolve, water type, shiny is pink. Quillfish! Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. And not even like the Hisuian kind, like the good one. Just the regular Quillfish. That's tough. So let me see. So you're currently, did your Skiddo evolve? Is it a Go-Goat yet? Because you have Skiddo, the Hoppip, the Quillfish. What was your 3rd shiny? Remind me again? I'm trying to get a picture of what your team looks like right now with all 4. No, I'm gonna take no as hasn't evolved yet. So I guess still a Skiddo then, because I forget Skiddo. I think it evolves at like level 30 something. So I'm not sure if you're quite there yet. But a Quillfish, wow, that's crazy. Let me ask you this, Skithra. I'm curious. How long do you think it takes you approximately to get like one of the shinies that you're hunting for without like the shiny charm? Just like a rough estimate. Because I'm kind of curious what I'm going to be in store for as far as each hunt. Obviously, it's, you know, completely luck and RNG, but I'm just curious how long it takes you usually. I'm asking you so many questions. It's like, what team do you have? What level are you at? How quick do you get shinies? So many questions. All right, 28-21 was not it. Jumpluff, Mudbray, that's what it was. Yes, Mudbray. So Jumpluff, Mudbray, Quillfish, and Skiddo. Oh, and you got a Salandit, but it's a male? Oh my gosh. Dude, your luck on this run is very rough. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I would be so sad if I got a shiny male Salandit. That is rough. Oh, man. I was on the phone. No worries. All good, all good. Male shiny Salandit. That's tough. All right, 28-23. I have a feeling it's probably going to be too late for some of the viewers that we've been having recently. I know it's usually like late at night / early morning for some of the viewers, and this is a little bit of a later stream than I typically do, which probably is most likely not going to be a great time. But for Skithra, this is a good time for Skithra, I'm sure. I'm sure some of my other streams that I usually do are like early for you. And this is probably like an actually decent normal time in the afternoon. I'm on all day. Nice. Cool, cool. Yeah, had some errands to do today before I could stream, so wasn't able to stream in the normal time today. I wanted to also get a little things done for this week's streams coming up. So, didn't start at the normal time, but for tomorrow's stream, it will be pretty much like the normal, like 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Same thing for Tuesday. Hi, Raven. How you doing? You sweet girl. Hello. But yeah, those will be like the normal times. Are you gonna jump up on the desk? Oh, hello. That's a tail. You want to say hi to the chat? Hi, chat. How you doing? Oh, you don't want to say hi to the chat. Okay, that's fine. But you want to sit on my desk. Understandable. But yeah, I'm very excited for this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. New series is always exciting. Oh my gosh. My typing abilities. I'm going to start blaming it on the cat. I'm just going to be like, oh, she jumped on the keyboard. It wasn't me. Can you do an extra long stream for the new run? We could probably do that. I think we could probably figure something out there. Might start a little bit early if that's the case. Just that way we can start a little bit earlier and possibly go a little bit longer. Oh, this is the one that played during the first stream that we added the Pokemon music to, and it's so good. Raven, you can't be climbing the computer. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't do that. Nope. Yeah, you can't climb the computer. Right, 28. How long do you usually run the stream for? So typically, when I'm not injured, I usually would stream pretty much as long as I want to. The only reason that they've been mostly shorter streams is just because of this hip injury. That's pretty much been the only limitation as far as why I haven't been doing longer streams. Is it just is really painful to sit in one spot for too long. So I've kind of determined like 2 hours, 2.5 maybe is kind of like the limit before it starts getting really bad, and then the rest of my day is just miserable. So that's why they've been shorter. But yeah, usually I love streaming longer. Short streams are kind of new and a little weird for me. They've been fun, but my preference would be to stream longer. So we'll see what we can figure out for Tuesday, though, since it is a new series. We're absolutely going to get our first shiny. I can tell you that right now. Maybe every hour. Oh, I cannot read either. Wow. Maybe every hour you should stretch. That might be an option. Just like get up and do a lap down the hallway slowly or something. That'd probably be a good idea. The doctor gave me a like ice pack compression machine, like I can wear on the leg, and it should help. I usually do it while I'm laying down, but like I could probably try it while we're sitting here, see how that helps as well. Definitely test it out. But yeah, otherwise, usually I like streaming much longer than I have been. I will say it's going to be a little awkward. I was actually going to talk with you guys about this week. It's not anything that we like have to worry about right this moment. But in June, I actually am going to be having surgery on my hip. So when I have surgery, obviously the day I have surgery, I won't be streaming. And I'm going to be staying at my in-laws basically for like at least the first week. So it's going to be kind of tough. I don't know how the streaming is going to work because my whole setup and everything's here. I don't know if it's going to be something where I'm going to be able to stream, like, that first week. So, there might be, like, a hiatus for, like, a week. Hopefully you guys all don't forget about me. But, yeah, and then we'll be right back at it. But I'm not looking forward to that, because I really have been enjoying, like, doing the daily streams. But, hey, it's surgery. It's needed. Health comes first, you know what I mean? Important and all. Alright, 28:30. The other thing is, even while I'm over there, I do plan on doing some like shiny hunting. Obviously, just not this, because this is very specific to streaming. I've not done any of this off camera, and I do not want to do any off camera. But we have till the end of June, so hopefully we can get Shiny Mew, and we'll just be able to be done with this particular hunt. And then I can work on other hunts off screen, and I can just do like a compilation and like an edit like for the last shiny video I did. And then we'll get back to our next shiny hunt along with the actual series, because we're going to be probably well into the series by the time surgery happens. Got a laptop? I don't, unfortunately. I was actually thinking about that. I was definitely considering that as an option. Unfortunately, I only have my PC. And the other part of it is that, like, the internet over at their house is not really good. Whereas, like, here, I've got, like, the gigabyte and, like, an Ethernet cord. So, like, my connection's really good. So, yeah. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out, Skipper, because, obviously, I don't want to not stream for, like, a week at least. Like, I'm gonna be sad, but, like, you know, I'll try and figure something out, though. But if I can't get it figured out, I will definitely let you guys know, and we'll have an announcement about it as far as like when I'll be going and when I come back and all that. It'll probably just be a week anyways, if it ends up being a full week. So, I'll keep you all posted. Alright, 2833. Raven is watching the screen so intently. I wanted to show you guys really quick. Look at her. She's like right here, watching the stream. It's very cute. It's very, very cute. She hasn't sat on my desk in a while. She usually sits on Danny's desk, typically. But you used to when you were a kitten, so it's nice. What emulator are you using? I'm using VBA-M. It's one of the Game Boy emulators through WinDS Pro. I think they have like 3 different Game Boy emulators on their software. And this one is just the one that I found works best. It also is the one that allows me to take the save and put it on a cartridge after, which is also, in my particular case, the most important part of this whole hunt. You're also blocking the chat, Raven. You're blocking the chat. Yeah. Yeah, you're making this difficult. Silly girl. But yeah, if you Google WinDS Pro, I'm pretty sure it's been a while since I downloaded WinDS Pro. I have the 2021 version. Like, it's been a while since I've updated it, but it still works just fine for me. So they probably have a newer version that works even better. And the nice thing is that it has like the actual Game Boy Advance emulator. It's got the DS emulator, 3DS emulator, like GameCube emulator. So you could play pretty much most Pokemon games that are old. And I think the newer version of WinDS Pro even probably has a Switch emulator at this point, because I remember them talking about that. How do you stream from your phone onto YouTube? I've never done that before, Skipper. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me check my phone really quick, and I'll see if there's... It probably is not going to even let me have an option, because I'm literally streaming right now. But I imagine you would go to your channel on your phone, and then go to... Let me see. Yeah, I've never done this before either. It's a good question. Let me see. Manage videos. No. Oh, okay, here. Let me, one second. I'll show you on screen. Okay, so like in my situation, I went to the My Videos, so it's Your Videos tab, right? And down at the bottom, there's like this plus mark in the middle of the screen. When you press on that, it brings up like the option to be able to like select what you want for like going live. So I think that's how you would probably do it. I don't know if you have iPhone or Android, but it should essentially be the same. And then it will let you choose to record something or go live, it looks like. And I'm sure there's probably a YouTube video that goes over it better, because I've never actually utilized it before on my phone. Do I like phone games? I pretty much only play Pokemon Go. That's like the only like phone game I play. I used to play more phone games when I was younger. I also used to have a phone that had more memory, and now I do again technically, because this is actually kind of new. This is my first ever iPhone. I've always been an Android user. So I might get into some mobile games at some point. If you got any recommendations, let me know. I know people were saying like Pokemon Unite's good. I've never tried that. Pokemon Go's always fun. I've got Pokemon Sleep on there for, yeah, Pokemon Unite. I was going to say, I've heard people recommend that. The other thing I was going to mention, I'm definitely going to be trying Pokemon Rogue. I don't know, I know we're starting a new series, so I don't know if it's a great idea to try and do it this week. Because we're literally going to be doing Shiny Hunting Mew, we're going to be doing the Violet Badge Quest. I want to do Dynamax Adventures, and I suppose we could do Pokemon Rogue. That would be 4 different type of content for the stream this week, so we could do that. I want to at least try it. I want to see what it's all about. It looks like fun. Unite for sure, I play it all the time. Very cool. I will have to give it a shot. Alright, 2837. Raven, don't chew that, please. That is an electric cable. You don't want to chew that, I promise. You're such a cat. You're so silly. So silly. Alright, 28-38. I think we're going to become friends. I think we already are, Skipper. Let's be honest. But yeah, I agree. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy that we're going to hit 3,000 encounters today. I did not think we were going to take this long. I really thought we were going to get Mew quicker than this, but... You know, this is the reality of shiny hunting in Gen 3. You can go into it with the best expectations and hope, but... nothing's guaranteed. Right, 28-40. That's a tail. Hello. You silly girl. Oh, and now you're clicking the mouse too? Wow. I got a new challenge. Trying to play Pokemon and stream with a cat trying to mess up your whole stream. Yeah, that's a real challenge right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, 28-41, not it. All right, let's see here. At least this way now, if we do get Shiny Mew, we've got the camera for the reaction, so that'll be nice. It would seem like a bit of a shame if my longest shiny hunt ever did not have an actual reaction with a camera. So, that is a plus. All right, 28, wow, 43. Are you here to help us get the Shiny Mew, Raven? Is that what's going on? How do you have to have premium to stream? Is that a thing? Wait. Raven, stop. You have to have premium to stream on your phone? Skipper, did you look into that? Is that actually a thing? Oh, do you? I don't know. Like I said, I've never streamed on my phone, so I'm not sure. Raven, please stop. You cannot push on the screen. That's how you break a monitor. Yeah, I'm not sure, Skipper, if you have to have premium or not. In general? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. I don't have YouTube Premium. I have to watch ads all the time. So, you shouldn't need to have premium to stream. Yeah. Yeah, premium's nice for, like, when you're watching YouTube all the time, though, but I don't think it has anything to do with, like, your content creation part of things. Thankfully. The day that they start making people have to have YouTube Premium to stream will be a sad day if they ever do that. Okay, 28-45. Okay. Oh my goodness. We gotta take a pause. She wants a belly rub. Hi. How you doing? You're a sweet girl. Mm-hmm. You're sweetie. Right, 2846. Is creating your setup on the stream... Sorry, I cannot read right now. Is creating your setup for the stream on here pretty easy? For the most part, it can be. If you have experience like designing layouts and stuff like that, or just graphic art stuff, it will probably be pretty simple. I think they have presets you can like get offline and stuff too. It just really depends on what you want to do. I made this entire one from scratch in Canva, so if you have Canva, you can probably make something like that. You can use a free Canva, and it definitely goes a long way. And then if you have the premium Canva, which again, that's a subscription, so you know a lot of people might not want to do that. You can get it where you can use pretty much their entire library of all their resources and stuff, and it also makes like 4K quality. So I just want my face in the game for now to test today. Oh yeah, absolutely. So in that case, if you're just doing straight up just like the game and then like your camera in one of the corners or something, you'd probably just be able to just go into OBS, and then when you're in OBS, it's pretty straightforward. It'll have you add sources, so like the one source will be the actual gameplay, and then you most likely just want to have it fit to screen, and then for the camera, it'll ask you to select what you want to use, and then it'll just allow you to adjust the size and position of where it is. So pretty straightforward for the most part. I'd say if that's all you're starting with, you should be good. If you're using something other than OBS, I'm not sure what you are using or plan to use. Is OBS on the YouTube app? No, that's a separate software. You just want to download. Because basically, with YouTube, typically the way you do it is you want to have some sort of actual streaming software, and then it connects to your YouTube channel, and then the actual software is what's streaming it to YouTube. So it's a little bit of a process, but if you just like go on YouTube and look up like OBS like stream tutorial for YouTube, they probably have a pretty quick one. I know back in the day when I first started, that's what I did. And then since I got more familiar with it, I've been able to kind of add more stuff and adjust things more and more. Yeah, definitely check that out. And you'll also want to check out like the optimized settings in OBS for like whatever laptop you're using. It'll, you know, you might just need to test some stuff out on like the actual output side of things, just to make sure that the stream is OBS free. Yes, absolutely. OBS is free. I think the version I have right now is 30.1.2. I don't know if they have a newer version than that. That might be the most current one. But yeah, definitely highly recommend. Okay, 2850. Have you seen Kick yet, the streaming platform? I have not. I've not heard of it or seen it, actually. The only other one that I've ever used other than just OBS is called Streamlabs. And that's what I mainly used on Twitch. And the nice thing with Streamlabs is that it lets you have like widgets and stuff. So like you could have a thing play when somebody subscribed, it would make like a sound and play a thing. And like if somebody followed you, it'd make a sound and play a thing. I want to get that for YouTube. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I actually need to do a little bit of research, probably before tomorrow's stream. I want to get it set up going forward. I've actually wanted it this whole time, but it just was not familiar with how YouTube does things compared to Twitch. So even I'm still learning. Right, 28.55. Oh, I messed this one up. First mess up of the day. Okay, not too bad. I lagged. Have you seen Kick? I was saying I haven't seen that yet, Skithra. Have not heard of it or seen it before. Is that like another, just basically alternative for like straight streaming, basically? Seems like. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, I've not heard of it before. Right, 2861. We've been here before. How's it going, Josh? We're going in circles. We are literally going to hit 3,000 encounters tonight, which is insane. This is officially my longest shiny hunt of all time. But we're here for it. We're doing it. How are you doing today? Did you have a good weekend so far? Yeah, it's been fun. How about you? Great. Me and my fiance, we went to a wedding yesterday, which was really fun. Had a good time, and so far today's been great too. Back to doing our shiny hunting, always fun. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. Fiance's got tomorrow and Tuesday off too with the long holiday for the weekend, so got some new streaming stuff coming up this week, a new series we're starting, so lots of fun stuff. Yes, very exciting. I am so done with computers. Man, I feel you. Sometimes I feel like computers work really well, and then sometimes I feel like they just don't work. Seriously. I will say the more you use them and get familiar doing stuff, it gets a little easier, but sometimes technology just sucks. Especially when it doesn't work. Right, 2869. I realized earlier this month that my computer was defaulting to the integrated graphics of my motherboard, and none of my games have been utilizing my GPU. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not good. Oh man. I'm guessing once you realize that you were able to switch it though since, I bet everything's working much better now. Oh my goodness. That makes me paranoid. I hope that hasn't happened to me. I feel like I should double check that. But I have like the AMD drivers for my graphics card and it tells me that it's set up, I think, correctly. So hopefully that's not happening. Are you using AMD or NVIDIA, Josh? I can actually use ray tracing in Elden Ring now. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm sure that makes a huge difference having the actual correct GPU working. NVIDIA, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have not ever had an NVIDIA. I've only ever had AMD, so not knowledgeable on that. But I'm glad it's fixed now. That's really good. And VR runs so much smoother now, it's actually playable. Nice. What VR headset and stuff do you have? What's your setup for VR? If I start my stream tonight, will no OBS... Oh, sorry. If I start my stream tonight with no OBS Studio, will it work? I'm not sure. I guess it depends. I'm not sure if you mentioned you wanted to try maybe using that other streaming platform that you're talking about, Skithra. You might be able to use that. And then if you try and use the OBS, it should work for you. But yeah, I believe you'll definitely have to have, as far as I know, you have to have some sort of streaming software for it to connect to YouTube. Josh said, Quest 2. Got it for free from a raffle with my old company. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I have only gotten to test out VR a couple times, and it was really fun both times that I tried it. But I don't have a VR setup myself. I don't really have any games that require it. I don't even know if I have any games that have the option for it. But it looks a lot of fun. It is, as long as you don't get motion sickness. Yeah, thankfully, I don't get motion sickness. My fiance does, so I don't think VR would be in the cards for her, unfortunately. But I definitely enjoyed it the couple times I played. I see a lot of YouTubers do content with VR stuff, like VR Minecraft, which looks really cool. Or just like VR first-person stuff in general, just looks a lot of fun. What game do you typically play in VR? Do you have like a preferred one? $28.78. This counter is driving me crazy. There we go. Mostly blade and sorcery? Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, $28.79. Super Hot VR is always a classic, though. Oh my gosh. I always wanted to try playing Super Hot in VR. I remember when Jacksepticeye did a video on that. It was so cool looking. I always wanted to try that out. I played it in non-VR, and it was still fun, but I imagine that VR specifically would be way more fun. I think another game that would be cool is, it's another one actually that Jacksepticeye played. It's the one where, like, you're jumping around on the backs of truck. Cluster Truck. That's what it's called. Cluster Truck. That game looks like a lot of fun. Is Rocket League in VR a thing? I just thought of that. That would probably be very sickening, though, because of the amount of flying and stuff you do. I didn't know that was in VR. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played it in VR, if I remember correctly. But just that game in general is so much fun. I've always wanted to play that one. But yeah, if they have Rocket League in VR, that would go crazy. Someone has done it, but it requires a mod and you can't use it online, just in private lobbies. Aw, oh, bummer. Yeah. Oh well. It's cool that it exists, though. Alright, 28.84. Whoa. Imagine a hardcore Minecraft VR stream. Yo, what's going on, Arrow Shiny? How you doing? A hardcore Minecraft VR stream would be crazy. I think there's one guy who actually did one of those recently. Maybe not super recently. It's one of the Minecraft YouTubers that I actually really like called Forge Labs. And I think he did VR Minecraft. And I think he did a series. Good, and you? I'm doing great, thank you. How was your Saturday yesterday? Hopefully you had a good one. You know what would be fun to do is Pixelmon in VR. Literally playing Pokemon, essentially. Gym and Shiny Hunting. Nice. I remember that you said that that was your plans for Saturday. Nice. I'm glad you had a good Saturday. How was the wedding? The wedding went wonderful. The ceremony was great. The reception was really fun. Lots of dancing and stuff, which unfortunately I didn't really get to partake in because of my hip. So I kind of just sat there and bobbed around a lot. I did do like a couple of slow dances because I could manage that. It wasn't as bad, thankfully. But yeah, I can't wait to not have an injured hip. It sucks. Pixelmon in VR would go crazy. Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely think that would be really fun. It was funny, when I was returning the suit today, because I rented a suit from Men's Warehouse just to be able to do the wedding, because I don't have my suit that I own with me. It's still in Arizona. And the guy at the door, when he was walking in to return his suit, he literally looks at me and he's like, "You hungover too?" And I was just like, nope, can't say I am. And he was like, "Oh." This is really awkward, but it's funny. Alright, we are almost to 2,900 encounters. We are getting so close. 10 more. Almost at 3247. Saying Windows 10 is in S mode? Oh gosh. That's another whole thing. I haven't dealt with that myself personally, Skithra, but I have heard about the Windows 10 S mode thing, and I don't even remember how you deal with that. I remember people complaining about it though. Finally got the Trico! Let's go! Is that the shiny that you were asking about posting? I'm guessing that's what you were asking about. You definitely should post a picture. I'll have my girl figure it out, I guess. Gotcha, yeah. She might be able to figure that out. Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, I was trying to work on it in the car when you messaged me, but the mobile version of Discord sometimes does not have, like, the same limits of stuff. Let me see here. View channel. Send messages. Send messages in threads. Create public threads. Links. Attach files. Add reactions. So all that should be good in general. Let me check the Shiny chat really quick. Shiny chat? Shiny Pokemon channel, excuse me. Permissions. Let's see what's going on here. Send messages. Attach files wasn't checked. Oh. And neither was links. Okay, hold on. Let me update this really quick. Let me press apply, save changes. Okay. Go ahead and try and post it now, Arrow Shiny. I want to see if it comes through, and then we'll see if it's working now. I apologize. I don't know how I missed that. I did set up the Discord like 2 or 3 years ago at this point now, and I have not gone back into the permissions to update them since, so that's probably why. But you should be able to add your picture now in Shiny Pokemon, and you should be able to, like, if any of you guys get Shiny Pokemon and have clips or, like, videos of it, you should be able to actually attach the links now, too. So I apologize if that wasn't working, but we should be good. Sorry, Arrow's still good. My bad. I take one day off and forget everything we talked about. After 2,100 encounters in 4 days, almost 3 or 4 weeks. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's so exciting. Yeah, you gotta post a picture of that. I want to see that Shiny Trico for sure. That's awesome. Congrats. I know you've been hunting for that, so that's really exciting. Get to move on in the game and get your next Shiny. Whoops. Alright. 28.92. Yeah, that's really cool, Ariel. I'm glad you got that. Now it's my turn. Hopefully I get the Shiny Mew soon. 3247. Quality is quite bad because it's just a picture. No, all good, all good. Yo, let's go. Hype. That is sick. Awesome. That's actually a really good picture for off the 3DS. That's a good picture. I expected it was going to be like way more pixely, so that was a good picture. Very cool. Well, again, congratulations. I'm excited to see what your next shiny is going to be in that playthrough. And Skithra, definitely feel free when you get your shiny Pokemon 2 for your playthrough, feel free to post them in the chat. Like I said, I want to try and get as many pictures and clips and videos of shiny Pokemon as possible, so feel free. I got shiny Snivy short after that from the eggs. Oh, so you did end up hatching the shiny Snivy, because I remember you said you were going for that. Very nice. Yeah, shiny luck. Very cool. So you got 2 shiny starters. Very back-to-back almost. Very back-to-back. I cannot speak today. My goodness. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know. My hip was really hurting once we got done with the wedding. And I was on it for a long time. I think that's probably what it was. But I did not sleep well. My brain is not working today. Yeah, almost 600 eggs, sadly. I mean, 600 is... It's a lot of eggs, but it's also not too bad. I've seen people go way higher for a shiny starter with a shiny charm. So, you know, not bad, though. What nature did you end up getting? Did you go for, like, a timid nature if you were doing, like, Masuda? Or modest? Timid or modest, I think usually superior is best natures. Yeah, it's okay for 1 in 512. Absolutely. Absolutely. A little bit over odds, basically, if you went to 600, but it's way better than, you know, going over 1,000 or something. I see some people get super unlucky. I feel like my Sprigatito hunt was a little bit unlucky. I wouldn't say it was too bad. It was 800-something eggs. I don't consider that really over odds by much. It's a little over odds, but it was worth it. Alright, 28.97. I don't know the exact nature, but it specs attack high. Special attack is high, attack low. Cool. Alright. Nice. That's pretty much mainly what you want when it comes to superior. Unfortunately, is not a really good physical attacker. I got a shiny today, actually. This morning, when I got up, I was like, I'll just do a Dynamax raid just for fun. And it was before we left to, like, drop off the suit. We did some grocery shopping and stuff. And then Mrs. Crestfallen had to actually work today. She doesn't usually work on Sundays, but she had an event for work that she needed to be at. So, before all that, though, I did a Dynamax adventure, and I got a shiny Trevenant. So, with that, let me pull it up quick. Hold on. Not mess this up really quick. Where is it? There we go. We got 215 total, so 20.1% complete of the decks. And these are just some of the current hunts that I'm going for. I haven't updated Mew. I need to do that. But yeah, so let's go back there. There we go. Perfect. And Ivy is perfect. Nice. Very nice. Everything on the highest. Very good. Sounds like you got a good superior there. What'd you end up nicknaming it? Or did you just leave it like the default name? Hi, Raven. How you doing? Great. Oh, you named it Nook? Is it because Tom Nook from Animal Crossing? I like that. Oh, you said, oh no, I forgot to name the Trico. Oh, got you. I saw Nook and thought you named it after Animal Crossing. That's funny. Yeah, definitely gotta name that shiny Trico, man. You hunted for it for so long. Alright, and with that encounter, we just hit 2,900. Nah. Alright. Okay, 100 more. Let's get to 3,000. If you were just joining the stream, we are Shiny Hunting Mew in Pokemon Emerald. Shiny odds are 1 in 8,192. We just hit 2,900 encounters and are going to 3,000 tonight. I was so happy, I just wanted to save it as quick as possible. No, I totally get it. Worst case scenario is like if you got it and didn't save and then you lost it. So, I know exactly what you mean. It's one of the nice things about the newer Pokemon games is that like you can just nickname it after you catch it right in the menu. And of course, obviously, you have the nickname raider in the older games and whatnot, so you can probably still nickname it. You just have to find the nickname raider in Oraz. I forget where he is. Right, 2902. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Have to let me know what you name it after you do. Too many tries. Okay, cool. Are you actually going with too many tries? That is so funny. I love that. Yeah, I think so. That's awesome. I love that. Perfect name for that. Yep, I agree. When you end up nicknaming it, you should take a picture of it with its name and everything and post that in like Shiny Pokemon or General or wherever. I want to see that. Might even pin that because that is so funny. All right, we just got to get our Shiny Mew. We haven't not heard any update on the shiny Giratina hunt in chat. It was from like a few streams ago. It was like when you Arrow, you were still hunting for Trico. Skithro was either on like the first or second shiny Pokemon on their playthrough. We have not heard about that Giratina. But I don't know if I give it the German name. Oh, interesting. You could. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm curious about that Giratina hunt. Everybody's getting their shinies. It doesn't sound that good in German? Okay, got you. What's the translation for too many tries in German? What does that look like? I won't be able to pronounce it, but I'm just curious what it like visually looks like. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt to say it. It has too many letters. Gotcha. Yeah. Right, 2908. try it. Oh my gosh. Okay, you gotta promise you won't be offended though, because like I said, I don't speak German. Let me read this in my head first before I try saying it out loud. So the first part, zoo, I think, right? I can't imagine it wouldn't be zoo. It's Z-U, zoo. Let's see, zoo. Either veal or viel. Zuviel, Zuviel, Zuviel. Versuche. Versuche. I don't know. Something like that. So either like Zuviel. I really don't know. Can you tell I don't speak German? I apologize. my cousin, he speaks a little German. He knows some German. He's actually a French major. He would probably be able to read that with no problem, but unfortunately not me. Very close, actually. Wow. Okay. I find that hard to believe. Are you just being nice, Arrow? The only language that I've ever really studied or put time into was Japanese, and I really enjoyed Japanese. It's really fun. I have kind of fallen off when it comes to practicing and studying it, but I was enjoying it for a couple years. It was good. It's okay. Alright. Oh, I appreciate you being nice about it. Yeah, Japanese is a really cool language. A lot about inflections and stuff. I'm sure most languages tend to be that way as well. One of the other languages that I really want to try and learn is Icelandic. I thought that was really cool. Very, very interesting language. I think like Norwegian is similar as well. I had English in school for 12 years. Gotcha. See, that's the thing with like the school in the US is that most of the time languages are optional when you get to like the older grades, and then like a lot of the time in like the younger grades you're learning very basic stuff, and it's typically Spanish. And it's not like you have much of a choice. Like, as far as I know, I feel like the options we had for high school was, like, Spanish and, like, French. So, you know, German wasn't an option or anything like that. So it's kind of cool, like, when I hear that English is required, essentially, in other countries as, like, an actual, like, language in their curriculum. In Germany, English is one of the main subjects. Nice. Yeah, that's how it is in Japan too. I feel like if the US did that, we'd probably have more people who spoke different languages rather than like choosing to learn it outside of school or like when you're an adult or something, or just for fun. I think that's cool that other countries actually have that in their curriculum. You also have to write your final exam in English? Oh, okay. Very cool. You know what I'm curious about? I bet you can absolutely answer this. So there's different Pokemon names for different Pokemon in different countries. I'm curious what the German name for Mew is. What would Mew be in German? I'm curious. Or is it still Mew? So for example, English biology in German. Okay, gotcha. So like English is an actual like main subject, biology, and then German is an actual subject itself as well. Cool. It's still Mew? Okay, nice. I know like some of the funny ones for like Japanese names, like Jigglypuff is Purin, which is so funny. I just think that is such a funny name. Or like Charizard is Lizardon. What was the other one that I was watching this thing and they were talking about pronunciations? I forget what one it was. It was like Chansey is called Lucky in Japanese, which is really funny. Which I guess it makes sense. Chance, luck, right? Almost every legendary is the same in German. Oh, Charizard in German is that Glurak? Or is that like an A, like Ak? Glurak? Or Glurak? I think it's probably Ak, if I had to guess. That's kind of a badass name, not gonna lie. That was good? Thank you. Maybe that's how I'll learn German. I'll just learn the Pokemon names, and then maybe once I learn those, I'll be able to kind of understand how maybe more of the language sounds and could actually learn proper things. We'll see. What is Gengar in German? I'm curious what that sounds like, or if that's the same as well. It's just Gengar. Okay. That's cool. Okay, how about this? Rather than just asking specific Pokemon, are there any ones that sound really different from how they are in English? Like how Charizard sounds different? Aegislash is Durengard? That's cool. I think I might have pronounced that one right, because that one sounds like it makes sense when I'm reading it. Durengard. I think that sounds correct. What's your favorite style of music? Oh, my favorite style of music, Josh? I am definitely a metalhead through and through. I love metal. Rock and metal is like one of my favorite genres. That's good. Thank you, Arrow. Appreciate it. My favorite band currently, like that performs and is alive and still tours and stuff, is Falling in Reverse. I love them so much. They put out a new song recently called Ronald, and if you guys like metal music or rock, definitely check that out. It's also got some rap in there too if you like that. It's kind of a nice combination of the genres. It's also one of the reasons I really like them. But in general though, I like all music. Like I don't really think I have a genre. Maybe country music is not my cup of tea. But pretty much most other music I like very much. Classic rock, always solid as well. Septile, for example, is... Oh gosh, this one's difficult. My brain wants to say G-E-W as goo, or Jew. Waldro? Goo Waldro? I don't know if that's right. I really like J-Rock too as well, Josh. Lots of theme songs from like animes and stuff. They have amazing songs, most of them. The composing in those and like the singers, fantastic. But yeah, pretty much every genre for the most part I like. Even with country, I know I said it's not my favorite. Definitely at the bottom of the list, but there's still a few songs that I like. You have another Pokemon? Yeah, let's keep this going. Let's see. What's a crazy one that has a weird name in, like, even English sounds weird? Let's see. Okay, Regigigas. What's Regigigas in German? If it's just Regigigas, that's gonna be funny. Regigigas, okay. Oh, that's right, you said the legendaries are, like, pretty much the same. Never mind, I'm silly. Okay, I gotta think of something else. Non-legendary. Let's see. Okay, how about, you said Charizard. Is Blastoise still Blastoise, or is that different? Turtok? Is that right? That's kind of cool. Nice. So, where was Charizard? Glurak and Turtok. What about Venusaur? Bisaflor? I'm guessing floor, because it looks like florist, or like, yeah, Bisaflor? That's cool. That was good? Yeah? Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. What's some other ones? What are some weird Pokemon names? Okay, what about, nope, I was about to ask a question. It's a legendary. Never mind. I'm not going to ask that. Okay, how do you say quillfish in German? Quillfish is an interesting one. Sunny C, just swinging by chat to say good luck, my guy. Can't stick around. Hey, no worries. I appreciate the shiny luck. Hopefully we'll catch you in another stream. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So, another time for sure. But thanks for dropping by with the shiny luck. Much appreciated. Right, 29, 23. Now it's 24. Okay, that one I feel like I'm going to get really, really well, because as soon as I saw that word, it reminded me of Balder, like the Norse god, Balderfish. Is that right? That's how my brain read that. Let's see if that's right. All right, 29, 25. I will never know why the German name has the English version fish in it. And yeah, that was good. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, it is a fish. It's like a puffer fish, so having the word fish in it makes sense. I think I'm going to start naming all of my Quillfish Balder now, though. Oh, because in German it's fish, F-I-S-C-H, right? Because there's people that have like the name Fisher, that's F-I-C-H-E-R, that's like German. Interesting. Yeah, that is kind of odd. Alright, 29, 27. I still need to go for a shiny Quillfish at some point. I know Skithra said that they got theirs in their playthrough, and that's one of the ones that I still need for my shiny decks. And when I get it, I think I'm going to name it Balder, because that is really funny. And shout outs to the German language. Guess what? Librelo? Is that even how you say it in English? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever said that Pokemon's name out loud before. How do you say it in German? Good luck. 63, that's our number for today. That's crazy. It's such a low number. Real busy at work, but still making time for the roll of the day. Thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate it. Hopefully work's going good. Oh, okay, you got OBS Studio? Nice, Skithra. Very nice. Thank you for the number. I appreciate it, man. Almost 3,000. And then let me see. What did you say it was in German? Wait, is it the same? So it's the same in English and in German then? Let me see. L-I-B-E-R-L-O. Same thing, it looks like. Have you ever heard of Suno.ai? I have not. What is that, Josh? I've not heard of that. Oh, let me see. That's Cinderace. Oh! So that's how you say, that's its German name? So that's Cinderace's German's name? You can make music with AI. I just made a few for you. Oh, really? Ooh. Is that something you can send me on Discord? I'm curious what that's all about. What is the best channel for Discord? Or what channel in the Discord would be best for it? Let's see. Let me see here. How about... You know what? You can just throw it in general. Let me make sure that the permissions are still there. After the whole shiny Pokemon thing. Send messages. Embed links. Yeah. You should be able to throw it in general, Josh. And I should be able to see it. Man, Cinderace in the English name is starter of Sword. Cinderace is the English name. It's the starter of Sword and Shield. Okay, got you. So yeah, Cinderace is the English one. Alright, got you. That makes more sense. Because I was like, wait a second. I swear, like, I was like, what Pokemon is that? Okay, that makes way more sense. You had me very confused there for a second. I'm not gonna lie, Arrow. You had me second guessing my Pokemon knowledge. I was like, what? Which Pokemon is this? I don't think I've ever said it out loud. That makes so much more sense. Oh my gosh, it's funny. You never heard of Cinderace? No, I have heard of Cinderace. You confused me. My bad. Alright, 29. Oh my gosh, that was funny. What's the German name for Inteleon? I bet that has an interesting name. It's the last evolution of Scorbunny. Yeah. It's the soccer player. I remember Cinderace. Never used one before though. Still need to shiny hunt for that line too as well. Alright, I think I just saw a notification in Discord. Let me see. Hold on. Let's pause this. Let's pause this. I want to play this right now on stream. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's loud. What? Whoa! Bro, what? This is sick! Dude, this is fire. Let's see. Emerald is my life guy. I'm 30 and have an emulator and working ROM on my iPhone. Nice! How you doing, Bamtac Gaming? Welcome to chat. I'm sorry, I got very distracted by this absolute fire right now. Gonna get some sleep now. I have to get up at 7 a.m. and it's almost 2 a.m. Okay, Arrow, definitely get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us. I will. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time as well. Definitely. Doing good, fella. I remember the day I got Emerald for Xmas in 05. See you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow, Arrow. Dude, I did not get Emerald when it first came out. I will say that, but it is still one of my absolute favorite. At the Monday Mew Day. Yes, indeed. Monday Mew Day. I'll see you there. Josh, that was amazing. I want to use that, like, for, I don't know. I want to use that for, like, the video. When I'm going to be editing a video of Mew once I finally do get it. I've got, like, a bunch of different things planned for it. I want to use that so badly. That is so cool. I haven't even heard the other ones yet. First of all, let me heart that one. And then let me go ahead and then see what the other one is. Version 1. What's version 1.2? Let's listen to that. Let's play it. It creates two variants when you make a song. Very cool. This is amazing. I just have to say, this is amazing.
Last stand with hope in his heart and fate in his hand, a flash in the darkness, a glitter of blue. Could this be the moment his wish will come true? So
let's see.
Forever till his journey's end, with the spirit of a traitor and the heart of a friend, for the mythical Shiny with eyes of blue.
This is so good. Much thanks. That is amazing, Josh. Okay, I gotta play the other one. So far, the first one's my favorite, though. I will say that first one was crazy. It caught me so off guard. Okay, what's this? Version 2. All right, what do we got here? A J-Rock version? No way. I swear, I want to just like play this on loop and then get the shiny, and this will be playing. That would be amazing. Only thing that bugged me when I owned the game is that I missed out on all the events like Faraway Island, and I didn't know about them. Right? Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely feel you on that one. I'm really happy to be able to be doing this hunt. Same here. I use Following the Reverse Style for the first two. I love it. It's so good. I like this one too. I definitely feel like I'm in an anime right now. This is awesome. When we start the next shiny hunt, you might have to make another one for Deoxys because this is amazing. Alright, let me see. I won't play version 2. Actually, you know what? No. I'll play it. Let's hear it. What's version 2.1? I'm assuming it's going to be J-Rock still. Let's see. Yep. Yep. What were the prompts that you put in for this? Like, did you basically just say, like, Shiny Hunting Mew, Crestfallen, like, the odds and stuff? Because this is so good. Not an ad, but Suno is free and you can make 10 songs a day. Dude, this is fire! I use ChatGPT for the lyrics. I'll paste what I asked it. Okay. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I know I had the Spotify at a good level, but I am kind of purposely blasting this song because it's awesome. Thank you so much, Josh. I want to play the metal version again though. That's still my favorite. We're gonna play that one again. Version 1. Here we go. Write a short epic story about the Pokemon trainer Crestfallen searching for the mythical Shiny Mew. He has had over 2,900 encounters with Mew, but the odds of it being shiny are 1 in 8,092. And I asked it to mention shiny luck. That's awesome. And I'm going to lower the volume a little bit because it might be loud for everybody on your guys' end. That is so cool. That made my day. That made my week. That is sick. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use that in the video, Josh. Absolutely. That is awesome. Alright, let me go ahead and get Spotify back up. That is amazing. Alright, 2943. Halfway there, we're almost at 3,000. AI spitting out bangers in seconds. Dude, my fiance is sick of this, but I've been listening to, like, the Plankton AIs from SpongeBob. They've got, like, 3 songs that they've released, and, like, they're all really good. One of them is an absolute banger. It's called, let me see here. I gotta pull it up. It is called Plan Z and Neon Tide. And then the newest one that they released is called, The Both of Us. And I'm telling you, Plankton's voice does so good in metalcore. I really don't know how to describe it. Let me see. I'm gonna play it. I don't think it'll get copyrighted because I just don't think it will. Let me go ahead and play it quick. And then we'll go back to our Pokemon stuff. Let me find it here. 1 second. Alright, you guys let me know what you think of this. Because it's a cool song. Let me find it here. Plan Z. Alright, here we go. Alright, you guys let me know what you think. How have I never heard of this? It's so good. I'll play the next one after too, but it's so catchy. So where are you from, Crest? So I'm in Pennsylvania myself. So I'm over on the East Coast. What about you? Where are you from? Do you mind if I call you Bam? Like short for Bam Tech Gaming? Do you mind? Just let me know. Okay, that definitely will be copyrighted, so we can't play that one. Let's see. Let me get the other one as well, Josh. So that was Plan Z, and then this one's called Neon Tide. It's like the second one. My name is Brandon. It's cool, LOL. Okay, I can call you Brandon or Bam, whichever. I'm from England, but I live in Vancouver, Canada. All right, very cool. Well, glad to have you. I have a friend of mine who lives in Canada. I forget what part, but yeah, very cool. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Why is this so good? I know, it's so good, Josh. It has no business being this good. Let me see. This part's a little eh. The SpongeBob AI is not so great. Whoops. This breakdown goes pretty hard. Thank God I figured it out. All right, let's go. Did you end up going with OBS, you said. So you got it working now? Yeah, I can't figure out how to get my webcam up. So in the menu in OBS, there should be a part that says sources, and then you should be able to press the plus, and then it should allow you to select a device. Let me pause this, hold on. Yeah, so when you go to sources, there's a plus mark at the bottom left, and then for web cameras, it should be the one that says video capture device, and it has like an icon of a camera. That should be the one you'd click, and then you should be able to like select through the menu of what devices is available. Your camera should be in there, theoretically. Okay, so that was the two of them, and then this is the newest one that they released. I'm gonna play that, and then we'll probably go back to the Pokemon stuff. But just gotta show off these songs because I think they're good. This one's with Sandy. It's a built-in one. It should still be on the list. It should usually just have like the name of the camera of some sort. You might have to like look on what the list is there and see. It is? Okay, perfect. Whoa. I don't know what program they're using to make these, but they've got the Plankton AI voice down. Like I said, the SpongeBob one was kind of okay, the Sandy one's okay, but the Plankton one works so good for like metal. It's incredible. Face cam today, yes sir. We updated the layout. We got it set up for our series starting Tuesday as well. Yes sir. You using a PC GBA emulator? Yeah, so I'm using WinDS Pro, and then I'm using the VBA Game Boy emulator inside of WinDS Pro. I chose this one specifically because this one allows me to take the Shiny and put it onto the actual cartridge once I get it. So that was kind of one of my decisions. Oh, that will absolutely get copyrighted. We can't play that one. Alright, let's actually go back to the Pokemon Lo-Fi. I just wanted to show off those songs. Oh, wait, no. Caleb, wait. You just got here. Hold on, Caleb. Hold on. I got to play this. Josh in the chat made an AI song with our Shiny Mew hunt that has, like, my name in it and everything. It is so cool. Check this out. I'm going to play it again. I think some of you guys already heard it, but I like it too much, so bear with me. Here we go. This is so good. Sorry, you said you can transfer Pokemon to your game cartridge? Yes. So, I tested it out, and you absolutely can. You have to do a little bit of some work to be able to do it. It's a headache, that's all I'm going to say. But essentially, you need a few things. You got to have a DS, you got to have an R4 card for your DS, and then you have to have a Game Boy Advance software on that basically takes your save file and writes it onto the cartridge. It basically takes whatever save file and puts it onto the cartridge, and then you can transfer it from like the Game Boy games to like DS games, for example. But it's a bit of an involved process to get it all set up. Not gonna lie. Great. $29.60. That part goes so hard. Alright, let me go ahead and we'll put the lo-fi back on. Pull that back up 1 second here. Pokemon DMCA free. And shuffle play. And we'll lower that volume a little bit. Let me know how that sounds in chat, guys. It should be a little bit more lower like how it was before. Sounds like something I want to try and do next month after I mod my GBA and pick up a cheap DS or something secondhand. Absolutely, you should. There is a lot of tutorials on how to do it. I will say, though, be warned, the tutorials are not always completely, including everything you need. I spend hours and hours scrolling through Reddit threads of people doing this stuff, and I had to try so many things before it finally worked. So, honestly, I don't know if you have Discord, Bam, but if you want to join our Discord, if you actually seriously go about wanting to do this at some point, join our Discord and PM me, and I can even copy the files that I use and give them to you on Discord. Because seriously, save yourself hours of searching. It was such a pain. I would be happy to send those over to you if you like. If you have Discord, feel free to join us. I'm figuring this out. OBS is a pain. It kind of is when you first are starting out. I still don't really 100% like it a lot of the time, but I've gotten more familiar for sure. Send your Discord, Villa. I'll PM you. It should be in our actual channel. Hold on 1 second. Let me see here. 1 second. Caleb, are you here? If you are, can you paste the link to the Discord channel? If not, then I will open up a second tab and grab it. Let me see, community, or no, home, more links, Discord, copy link address. All right, bam, here you go. I think that works, I hope. It's the Discord link on my page of my channel, so it should work. I hope so. Hopefully that works. I should just start with an emulator, don't you think? Yeah, you could. No worky. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I have a better idea. 1 second. I'm just going to, copy-paste the invitation to the server from Discord itself. Let's see. Invite people. Edit invite link. Never expire. Create new link. Copy. And then paste. There you go. That should hopefully work. Not sure why the link on the actual channel didn't work. Sorry about that. Alright, back to the hunt. 2962. That was not it. Got it? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I would say maybe start with a with an emulator, Skithra, just to test things out. If you have an emulator, you can add that as a source. I forget which one is usually ideal. Let me see. Display capture, window capture, or game capture. I think in your case, you probably want to go with, I think, display capture. And then it'll give you the list of which windows are on your laptop. You should be able to pick the actual emulator one. Hey, almost done. Check your phone when you get a second. Okay, will do. What's going on? What have I missed? We've been chatting so much with chat, I have not checked my phone. Let me see. White rice, black beans, all pasta chicken. Dinner order. We're getting Chipotle. Let me see here. Yes, please. That sounds so good. Alright. Hope stream is going well. It's going fantastic. I don't think you were here for the song, but Josh made a song about our shiny hunt. Oh, sorry, I dropped my phone. I'm sure that was really loud. Sorry, guys. I will play it for you when you get home. It's a banger. It's an absolute banger. Bam said PM'd you. Okay, perfect. Awesome. After this stream, I can send over the files to you. That way you'll have them. So, but yeah, Skithra, I would try doing, I believe it's display capture, and then or window capture, one of the two, and then it'll have you pick. Let me see, for example, what mine is. What did I do? Window capture. I did window capture. I can't take all the credit. Young AI is the real artist here. Hey, man, you made it happen, though. You put it together. So, in my heart, you made it. And it's amazing. I love it. I definitely am going to use it for sure. This is a really good remix of the song. I like this one a lot. But yeah, if you guys are all just joining, I know most of you already been here, but if anybody's just joining, we're Shiny Hunting Mew and Pokemon Emeralds. We are at 2964 encounters. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Can't figure out how to get everything on my screen. Oh my gosh. With a laptop, I imagine it's much harder to do OBS too. Because like with my setup, I have like my main monitor here, and then I have a second monitor here, so I can like pull and move tabs and stuff. I imagine a laptop would be a little tricky for that. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna try and break the fourth wall for a second, Skithra. I'm gonna see if there's a way. No, there's not a way. I was gonna say, I know like on Discord you can show like your OBS settings and stuff. You can't do that while live streaming. Never mind. I was gonna like show you how I had it set up in my OBS, but you don't have Discord. I keep forgetting that. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I was just gonna basically show the settings on Discord, but. All right. 2965. I just want my face and game on it. So, in the settings for OBS, does it already, like, you already have your camera in the list of sources? So, like, on that panel where it says sources, you have your camera there already? And is that showing up on the screen at all? Because that's going to be the first thing. Just to make sure that that's there. My camera's already up, yes? Okay, perfect. And then the other thing is then in sources, so you should have one already that says camera or whatever, and then in sources at the bottom, when you press the plus mark, there should be an option that's like window capture, which is going to be like where it captures a specific window, which is where your emulator should be running from. So you'll want to have your emulator already open, like it needs to be open, because if the window's closed, it won't. Yes, absolutely. Yep, you need to have the emulator. You want to have it downloaded, open with the game running, and then once it's up and running, OBS will like automatically detect that window, and then it'll like show it on the actual screen. So then you can adjust the sizes of it once it's already on your screen, and then like move your camera around. But that would be the first thing. You just got to make sure it's open and running. You're figuring it out slowly. Yep, slowly but surely. Absolutely. Definitely. It's a learning curve. Like I said, I'm still learning stuff in OBS, but happy to answer questions when I can. I'm not an expert, but definitely still learning. Right, 2967. Josh, I hope you know I'm going to be playing that in the car and stuff. My fiance's probably going to get sick of it eventually. Back in a bit, Crest. Convenience store is calling me. Alright, man, sounds good. I had my YouTube live control panel in my video thinking I needed it on there. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think you should need it there. We'll see you in a bit though, Bam. Mew. We usually are much quicker at getting encounters, but we've been like hanging out and talking much more, and like we had songs we were listening to and stuff. I just realized, I was like, we just hit 2 hours, and I don't even know how that's possible, and like we haven't even gotten through our 200 encounters. I'll have to make more to keep things fresh for her. Awesome. Sounds good. You know, she's actually going to be trying to start doing streaming and stuff too, so maybe might be able to make one for her. Her tag is Hiccups, so might be able to swap out Crestfallen for Hiccups and have some sort of Pokemon theme song. I think she'd probably freak out. So, for the program you were talking about, Josh, for the AI, what kind of genres does it let you pick from? Like, I know you said mine that you used were like Falling in Reverse style and J-Rock. What kind of other styles are there? Is it like, is there like jazz or just kind of like calm stuff? I'm curious, like, what the limit is. Would OpenEMU work on an HP laptop? It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. A GBA emulator is typical. Well, it depends on what game you're playing. I was gonna say Game Boy Advance and below usually run on laptops with no problems. When you start getting to DS and above, you might have some issues. Unless your laptop is like a gaming laptop, it really depends on like what specs you have. I say that from experience because when I was younger, I used to just have a laptop and I could barely play anything. I could get away with like Emerald and other Generation 3 games, but not anything above that. You can't use specific artist names. I googled Falling in Reverse and copied the style they were described as. Oh, okay, cool. So like if you just basically have an artist or a band, you can find what their style is and then put that in. That's cool. Very cool. What about like if you wanted to just say like an instrument? Like for example, like I want a song that is ukulele style or like island kind of sounding. Other than artist names, you can literally use anywhere to determine a style. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that answers my question. Very cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to mess around with that. 10 songs a day? Hashtag not an ad? Very cool. This is another good remix. I like this one a lot as well. Dun 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 dun. You can tell it to use specific instruments. Awesome. Wow, I can't believe it's 8 o'clock here already. That's wild. I really don't feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours. I feel like time has just flown by today. This has been a very fun stream. Great one to come back to after a day off. But yeah, Josh, if you liked those songs from earlier with the AI Plankton, I'll send them to you on Discord so that you can have them. They're really good. I find myself listening to them more than you probably should. That's probably why my fiance is getting annoyed by them. But they're just so good. I can't help it. They're very catchy. So, yeah, but I'll send them over your way. Right, $29.75. I didn't have high expectations for them, but I was pleasantly surprised. Exactly. So, I found them based on a YouTuber who just does like music reviews. Like he listens to songs and reviews them and does reactions and stuff. And I was like, what is this all about? And I was really surprised, like you said. And since then, I've like been following it for a little bit, like the last 2 weeks, and those other two ones came out after the first one. Radical Red is on the Visual Boy Advance, right? I think Radical Red should just be like a ROM you download. I don't have Radical Red, but I've seen other YouTubers playing it. I think like you just Google Radical Red ROM download, and then you just download the ROM for it. And it is based off of Fire Red, so I think you just play it on a standard GBA emulator. That one I'm not 100% sure on, Skithra. But I imagine what I just said probably is how it works. Right, 2978. It's weird too because we haven't been streaming like usually when it's dark out. And it got really dark in here, I just realized. My old stream setup, I used to have like lights and stuff in the background and it was like all RGB and it looked really cool. I also had like all my figures and plushes set up. I missed that setup. I want to do that again at some point. There's a couple plushes in the background. Obviously it's dark right now, you guys can't see that. You could earlier though. And I've got like this super duper fancy like YouTube light, but it gets tiring to stare at, where it's like boom and it's like, oh, it's not even dark out anymore, it's bright. And yeah, but seriously, my eyes just get very worn out from that. I think it's the fact that it's white instead of like a color. If it was a color or could be adjusted like with the dimness, it might be a little better. But yeah. Alright. 2979. I would even say, Skithra, if you can't find the Radical Red ROM, like I said, I haven't played it, so I'm not sure where you'd get that. I know it would just be online somewhere. But I was going to say, you could probably download just any of the ROMs, and just to test it out, just to like get it set up for OBS. Essentially, all you would be doing is switching the game out later on, but you could at least test all the settings and stuff with a different game. Just a thought. Alright, 2980. 20 more. And we are going to hit 3,000 encounters. Absolutely wild. I found Radical Red on Visual Boy Advance. Should I download it? On Visual Boy Advanced. That sounds like it should be correct. I always get skeptical when it comes to saying yes or no when it comes to downloading ROMs. Just because, like, unless I know exactly where it is, I'm pretty picky about where I get my ROMs. Visual Boy Advance sounds like it should be okay, though. So I would say you should be able to do that. But yeah, definitely be careful where you get your ROMs from. I've never had any issues personally, but I've heard about people who have downloaded ROMs and it like ends up basically being like a virus or something like that. Same one as my emulator. Yeah, then you're good. Yeah, you should be perfectly fine. Especially like if it has other people who have downloaded it and stuff. A lot of the ones will show how many people have downloaded it. And if you see it where it shows that, it's typically reputable. KK, don't get off yet. I'm not. I'm here. We gotta get to 3,000 at least. Gotta hit 3,000. Alright, 2983. This is another good remix. I'm in my emulator. How do I open the game I downloaded? So typically, in the emulator, you usually will have like an option at the top where it'll say like File, Options, Tools, Help, stuff like that. Do you see that option up there on your emulator? Typically what it should be is if you press File, there's like an option that usually says like Open GBA, and then when you click on that, it'll bring you to like your folder where it gives you like the option to be able to like look through like your folders, your downloads, wherever you saved it, and then you just go and then you should be able to click on it, and then once you click on it, it should then just open up that file. Typically that's how that works. Speaking of which, mine just decided to not behave. Hello? There we go. It didn't like me talking about another emulator. For most emulators, you can drag the ROM into the emulator and it boots. Oh, okay, cool. I've never done it that way, so you can even try that, Skithra. I know you're using a laptop, so it might be a little cluttered to try that, but it might work for you to do that as well, what Lauderdew just said. You can just click and drag it in. What is going on? My emulator is being all sorts of silly right now. I started talking about emulators and it's like, let's stop working. There we go. I think we're good now. Have you ever played Pokemon Infinite Fusion? I haven't. I have seen it though. I haven't played it. I actually have watched some content creators playing it. It looks really cool. It might be another thing I have to try out at some point. Kind of like Pokemon Rogue is on the list. That might be on the list because it looks really fun. Caleb, is that something we could do a Soul Link in? I don't know if you know anything about it. Maybe that's something we could do a Soul Link in. That'd be kind of fun. And stream it? Are you kidding me? I think that would be amazing. I don't know. That might be the new project. That would be awesome. I don't think anybody's done a Pokemon Fusion Soul Link yet. Or Pokemon Infinite Fusion, excuse me. Typically, the way it's worked for pretty much the last 10 years, essentially, is that me and Caleb do a series. We usually, at least for the last 3 or 4 years, we usually release it Christmas week, and then we play, and eventually we pretty much finish up the series, usually by like spring, like February, March, April, somewhere in there. This year we finished it up in March, I think, right, Caleb? And usually we take that time then to kind of like relax, and then think about what the next one's going to be. So, I don't know. Pokemon Infinite Fusion could be fun. If you end up wanting to get it, be sure to grab it from their Discord just in case. Oh, they have it on their Discord? Okay. Got you. Got you. Do you already have it, Caleb? Caleb usually the person that sets up our ROMs and stuff, like when we do randomizers and stuff, usually sets up the overlays and does all of the editing and stuff, because he is a god when it comes to all that stuff. Don't need a cabbage sitch. Yeah, no. True. But yeah. If that's something you think we could do, or even... I know me and Caleb have talked about other games and stuff too, but definitely that could be a fun one for sure. We'll have to talk about that and figure it out. I think we're supposed to hang out tonight and play some Valorant, so we'll spitball. I still want to do a multiplayer thing. Like, we have another friend that we play Pokemon with all the time, and I really want to do like a run with like several people. I know the other streamer that I did the raid on like last week, and I know a couple of you actually have been watching his stuff, Professor Moke. He was talking about wanting to collaborate, and I was telling him that we could figure out what we do. Probably like Sword or Shield, or like Violet or Scarlet, some sort of like... He was thinking a cage lock would be fun, because he had mentioned the cage lock, and I told him that I've done one already, just not too long ago. He thought that could be a fun thing to do as a collaboration, but have to kind of figure all that out. Nothing's set in stone right now. Less being a god and more of a lot of experience. There you go. That's fair. That is fair. But yes, Caleb is very good with all that stuff. Lots and lots of practice. Years of practice. But yeah, definitely, whatever we choose to do, there will definitely be announcements about it once we get it all figured out. And that goes for any type of series and potential collaborations for sure. Alright, 6 more encounters, guys. We are getting there. I'm not going to do the normal question that I ask where I'm like, oh, do you think we're going to get it before we hit 3,000? Because I don't think we're going to get it before 3,000. We're going to get it at 3,247. Everybody knows that. This remix is really good too. Alright, 2996. Right. I will say right now, for anybody who hasn't already, definitely feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. We do a lot of shiny hunting, pretty much almost daily at this point. We have some new series coming up this week, some very exciting stuff. Also, don't forget to like the stream as well. It goes a long way in helping the YouTube algorithm and helping us to meet new cool people, which we've been doing a lot of lately, and it's been super fun. So definitely appreciate liking the stream for sure. I don't usually like to ask, but I try and throw it out there at least once a stream, because it does help. And it's very appreciated. Alright, 2998. 2 more, and we're going to be at 3,000 encounters. Absolutely crazy. You got the game working? Alright, let's go, Skiptra. Very nice, very nice. I'm glad to hear it. Now, the other thing I was going to say was, you should probably, I don't know if you have like a microphone that you have like plugged into your computer, like a USB mic, or if you're using the built-in one. I'm not sure exactly what your situation is there. But I was going to say, if you have a microphone, you'll want to set that up. Just so that way it captures your voice talking and stuff too. Built-in? Okay. Sounds good. It might have you still set it in the audio settings, like as a source. Not sure exactly how built-in mics work, because I've always had a USB one. So you might be good. I was going to say, you should be able to do like a test recording. There's like the option where it says recording, stop recording. You should be able to test it and like see how like the audio levels of the game sound and you sound. I did a lot of that while trying to get the stream stuff set up. Now, how do I get the game in this? So that should be a matter of in sources. You should be able to have a window capture. And that was like what I was mentioning earlier, where I was saying, if you have the emulator running and you have a window capture and then select that page, yeah, window capture like Caleb was saying, it should then automatically pull that window and show up in OBS. That's how I have like my emulator, for example. All right, 2999. I should have timed it with the drop. That would have been so good. I should have timed it with the drop. All right. Here we go. This is our final encounter of the stream. It's not it. We have officially hit 3,000 encounters, guys. Oh my gosh. Whew. Well. Absolutely nuts. Yes, what Caleb said. First off, thank you guys for hanging out today. Just want to tell you I appreciate it. Yesterday, obviously, we had the day off. We were at the wedding. It was really good to see everybody today again. We saw some new faces today, too. Bam! I don't know if you're back yet or if you're still out right this second, but it was very nice to meet you. Hope to see you again in the next stream. Who was here earlier, too? Let me see. Scrolling back. Give me a second. I think their name was C something. Sunny C, that's what it was. Colin popped in. We got Arrow, Shiny, Skithra, Josh, Caleb, obviously. Colin popped in for a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all so much. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. We have a big week coming up. Tomorrow we're going to be back at it with our Mew Shiny Hunt. Should be like 3 o'clock or 3:30 tomorrow. Tuesday we're starting the Shiny Badge Quest in Violet. So definitely make sure you're here on Tuesday if you can be, because it's going to be a hype series. I'm so excited to start it. Seems like we still got some troubleshooting going on in the chat. Appreciate your help, Caleb, with that. Have a fun evening. It's been fun. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. You as well. But yeah, so I will see you guys later in the next stream. Keep an eye out on the Discord like I always do. I will ping when we're going live. I'll let you also know what time we're going to be going live. Just keep an eye on that. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a great one, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. All right, bye.